Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lorie and I'm here today to do my empties and purchases video for the month of May 2024. At the end I will give you an update to my Net 100 challenge, and this ended up being a really good month. I had 22 empties, which is the most I've had so far to date, and 11 of them were makeup. So let's jump into it. My first empty is a hair care product. It is by Bondi Boost and it is their heat protectant spray. This was a small 50 ml bottle that I received as a gift with purchase, or no, actually it was in a goodie bag from Ulta last summer. This took about 9 months to get through, so it definitely took a while, and I liked it. I wasn't crazy about the scent, but it's nothing off-putting. I mean, I would purchase one of these again. I looked on the Ulta website, they don't carry it anymore, but on the Bondi Boost website, it sells for $20 for a 125 ml bottle. The second empty is a nail care item, and it is the INM Out the Door Fast Drying Top Coat. This is my holy grail top coat. I love it. I tend to paint my nails late at night before I go to bed, and because I put this on, it doesn't I don't mess my nails up when I go to sleep, because inevitably I end up with a hand behind my head. So this is wonderful. It is very fast drying and it really protects your nails. I tend to purchase them at Target, but I haven't been able to find it here lately in the store the last couple of years, but they do still have it on their website. You can also buy it at Sally Beauty Supply. Okay, for body care, I have 4 items. The first, my beloved Juniper Breeze by Bath & Body Works. This is a scent that I used to wear in the late 90s, early 2000s. I've been through countless containers of this. You can't buy it anymore. They brought back a few scents last year, and it was on the SAS sale that Bath & Body Works had this time last year, and I was managed to get one. But it's lovely. I'm gonna miss it. They retail for $16.95. The next product is by L'Occitane, and it is their almond shower oil. This is a beautiful shower oil with a nice scent. It works lovely. The only thing I don't like about it is the price. Now, at the time I bought this, which was last spring at Ulta's 21 Day of Beauty, they were $25, so I was able to get it for $12.50 each. I bought a couple of them. They are now $29 at Ulta, which is ridiculous. For $29, this is not worth it. For $12.50, it was worth it. And so you will have to decide if you think the price is worth purchasing. Okay, next item, actually the next 2 items are both recommendations from Dr. Dre here on YouTube. The first one is by Gold Bond. She is a lover of all Gold Bond products, but this is the Retinol Overnight Body and Face Lotion. And I bought this off her recommendation. I used it at my bedside every night. I put it on my hands, on my arms. If I woke up during the night and my face felt in any way dry, I would just take a pump of this and put on my face, and I would take care of it. But I really enjoyed this, and I would repurchase, but I haven't yet. They retail for $17. And then my 4th body care item comes from Target. The Up and Up brand. This is the Sport Sunscreen Lotion with an SPF 50. This is a recommendation, also Dr. Dre, and I really like this. It doesn't really have a scent. It works very well. I need something so that during the summer, when I'm out doing yard work, when I'm out running, walking, whatever, that I'm not just going to sweat off my sunscreen, and this definitely works. I very much want to repurchase this. I haven't yet because I have a mineral sunscreen that I am trying to get through, and there is no way I would use that mineral sunscreen if I still had some of this. So hopefully I'll finish that mineral one in the next month or 2. Okay, now we're going to get into skincare. I have 5 items. The first item is from Dr. Dennis Gross, and these are the Universal Daily Peel Pads. And I had 21 left out of the original. I think there were 35 in this box. I like these. These were nice. Unfortunately, they are pricey. They currently are $92 at Sephora for a box of 35. So definitely wait for a VIB sale if you're going to buy them. The next item I have is by Lancome. This is my Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. So this is the serum that I have used for 10 plus years. I really enjoyed it. I originally started buying it, I think it was about $85. I would buy it at my local Dillard's. And then I got to buying it at Sephora during VIB sales, and then from Lancome where I could get it 50% off. I may have started buying this size at $85. This now is $135. So they have just gone up exponentially. And I'm using this year to try out other serums and see if I can find something that I like better for a cheaper price than this. But it is good. All right, let's see. The next skincare item I have is, I have two Pixie products. I have the Glow Tonic. This is 5% glycolic acid exfoliating toner. I started using this off the recommendation of Dr. Marin Locke here on YouTube. She said that if you have a glycolic acid toner or cleanser before a vitamin C product, it'll make the vitamin C product work better. And so I've been using this for years. I use it at night sometimes as well, but it's a good toner. If you buy this particular size at Target, it's $15. It's gone up to $18 at Ulta, but Ulta did just have a 20% off sale, and I was able to, maybe it was 30% off. I was able to get it for $12.60 last month. The other Pixie item that I purchased, or that I finished, was the Detox If Eye. These are depuffing eye patches, and they're fine. They worked. It's 60 patches in here or 30 pairs. I'm just not one for eye patches, and so if you are, try them. They retail for $24, and see what you think. Do you like them? All right, and then my last of my skincare items is another moisturizer. These I get from Principal Secret, and it is the Continuous Moisturizer Advanced with Hydrospheres Continuous Moisturizer SPF 8. I don't know why it's 8, but it's always been 8. This is one of those products you don't realize how good it is until you try something else. And where I notice how good this is in the long work days when I'm working, when my makeup's on for 14, 15 hours. And I come home and my skin is not dry or tight, but if I use a different moisturizer, oh gosh, I just feel the difference. It's those hydrospheres. It's time release moisturizer throughout the day. So I like it. They retail for $33 on the site. You can also buy them off of Amazon. I tend to purchase them. It comes I have a subscription. It comes every 6 months. I get 5 of them. I give 3 to my mom. I keep 2 because she's the one that just really likes it, but I like it as well and will continue to purchase. Okay, now let's get into the makeup. My first 3 items all are e.l.f. Only one of the 3 I would consider repurchasing though. And that happens to be the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. And mine was in the shade Tan Lines. And I finished it, cleaned it all out. This was really nice. I liked it. It was a good shade for me. It had lasting power. It was good. They retail for $7, and I do recommend. Now, one I do not recommend is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush. This particular one was in the shade Belize, which was kind of a coral colored. Again, finished and cleaned it out. this had absolutely no lasting power. I mean, I would put it on, and then when I powdered my face afterwards to set it, it was completely gone. I don't know where it went. It just completely dissipated. So would not repurchase. Didn't matter how thick I put it on, didn't work. The third e.l.f. product I have is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder in light pink. Now this was my own fault. I have no business buying a pink powder with my yellow undertones. So that was the first thing wrong. But I did not like this under my eyes. For my dry, aging under eyes, this creased and was terrible. I know that Sarah Rose here on YouTube loves this product and uses it and thinks it works great on her under eyes, but it did not on mine. So I was very happy to finish this off and would not repurchase. Okay. The next item is a powder, another powder. This is my Physician Formula press powder it's the Mineral Wear Press Powder SPF 30 in Creamy Natural. I love Physician Formula powders. I've been buying them for years. I will continue to purchase them. This retails somewhere in the $12 to $14 range, depending on where you buy it from, but I liked it. And I will definitely repurchase. I'm using another drugstore powder right now by CoverGirl. I don't like it near as much as I like that one. Okay, I have two mascaras. The first one is by Clio, and it's the Kill Lash in Super Proof Mascara Long Curl in Chocolate Brown. I goofed and bought the chocolate brown. I bought this off of Yes Style. I don't look good in brown eyeliner. It's just too monochromatic with my brown eyes. I need the something that's more, I can't think of the word. I'll put the word I'm looking for down here. But the brown didn't work, but the formula is great. The brush, this is what the brush looks like, and I really like this brush. So I absolutely will repurchase these when I make my next Yes Style order. The other mascara that I finished, I typically wore with that one because this one is a black, and it's by Giorgio Armani, and this is the Eyes to Kill mascara. And the brush on this one, this is just a mini. This is what it looks like. I enjoyed this. I liked it. Now, these are $36 or $36 for a full size. There's just too many good drugstore mascaras to be spending that much on a luxury mascara. I mean, there's a lot of luxury things that I will purchase. Mascara is not one of them. All right, I have two Sephora items. The first one is an eyeshadow. This is the Sephora Colorful Matte Eyeshadow. It was number 206 in Secret Boudoir, and it is all finished. And I really like their shadows because you can open this up and the little pen comes out and it is magnetized, and I really like that. But this was just a cream colored shadow. It worked really well. I set my under eyes with it, I set my eye primer with it, and it worked well. I bought it at the VIB sale last fall. They retail for $8, but you get 30% off during the sales. And my other Sephora product was an eyeliner. This is my Ultimate Gel Waterproof Eyeliner in, it was matte and it was in cobalt blue. I talked shit about this in my Beauty A to Z project in the intro. This was terrible. It came to me dried out. As it turns out, I had bought the wrong eyeliner. They have another one that's a 12-hour eyeliner. In fact, I don't think they actually sell this particular eyeliner anymore. But the other one was the one I meant to buy, and I bought this by accident. It was dried out when I got it. and I just got it this, I've had it I finished it in less than a year of having it. And I found out though, if you put Duraline on it, it completely revives it. So the last little bit of usage that I had on it worked beautifully. I was able to wear this in my waterline. I really liked it. And, but so sorry, Sephora, but you did send me an old one. Maybe if they were getting rid of them and that's why I got an old one. But definitely not a repurchase. My next makeup item, Empty, is by Pixie. And this was the color correcting concealer in Brightening Peach. So this is the next concealer that I managed to finish up after finishing up my Bobbi Brown in Light Bisque. But it was okay. It reminded me a lot of the Becca under eye corrector that Smashbox now sells. Not my favorite, not for aging under eyes, but it did work and it was okay. The next item is a lip care item and it's one of my favorites. It's one of the Buxom Full-On Plumping Lip Creams. I love these things. They have a minty, tingly taste, scent, but they don't, it's a cooling scent. It's not a burning like some of the plumping lip glosses are today. But I enjoyed these. I usually always have one, and this is my favorite color. This is Dolly. I started buying these, I think, when they were $18 at Ulta, and I would get them for $9 when they went 50% off. They're $25 now, but they still have them on their 21 Days of Beauty. They had them this past spring. I didn't buy any. I was good, but this is the last one I have in the full size, and I already miss it. I do still have some minis though. Okay, my last product, my 22nd Empty, is actually not an empty. It's something I gave away, and I'm going to put a picture of it here. It's the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump, and it was in the color Mixed Berries. I gave it to my mom. I had one a couple years ago. She tried it, she liked it, so I bought it for her last year on Mother's Day and made it as part of her Mother's Day gift. And this past spring we were out and about, and she took it out and started clicking it to put some on her lips, and she was at the end and she didn't realize it, and she was so upset. So I knew I was going to get her one for Mother's Day, and then I remember, well, I have this duo that I bought at the VIB sale last year. Let me just give her that one. And so I gave her the duo and told her, if you like both, you know, if you don't like the other one was in the color Primrose, which my mom is she likes nudes, and that's about it. I didn't think that she would like the other one, and I told her, if you don't like it, just give it back to me. Otherwise, you know, enjoy them both. And turns out she did like both of them. So you're going to see Primrose in next month's Empty. It's not really an Empty, it's just that it's out of my collection. Okay, that was my 22 Empties. Now we're going to switch and go into purchases. The first purchase was another top coat from I&M. As I said, love this. I ended up buying it at Sally's Beauty Supply, and it cost me $6.39. And I usually go through at least 2 of these a year, so I anticipate I will be buying another one in the fall. The next purchase came from Maybelline, and this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer. I tried to go without an under eye concealer after finishing my Dior Forever. Your girl's got to have a concealer. Just doing color corrector alone is not enough. So I bought this one. It seemed to be well recommended by a lot of people, including Nikki LaRose when she did her drugstore concealer video. So I purchased it, still kind of getting my thoughts on it. I don't use it every day, but I think I do like it. I purchased this at Walgreens for $10.99. And guys, that's all I bought for the month of May, just 2 items. So I spent, as I said, $6.39 for this, $10.99 for this. It cost $17.38. And there was 0 savings because I paid full price for both. That means that so far for the year, and I cannot believe this number, I have only spent $223.65, which last year I was spending that or more per month. The retail value of these items is $291.34 for a savings of 23.2%, which I'm just ecstatic about. I just started keeping track of my purchases in 2022. And just to give you an idea of what I spent back then, for 2022, I spent $1,702. For 2023, I spent $3,244.64. So I spent almost double. So you can see why this year I really want to cut back on my spending. And I'm doing that also during my Net 100 challenge. So let's switch to that now. I started the year, and I don't think I've ever given you my numbers, but I started the year of 2023 with 242 items. Now, I started 2023 with 153. So I ended with an increase of 89 items. And I did some very intense panning in the last half of 2023 to only be up 89 items. I kind of switched from full sizes to all the samples to get those out, or as many of them out as I could. So I want to use up 100 net items. That will put my overall inventory down to 142. So I ended April with 37 items. I finished 22 in May, but I made 2 purchases. So that means that at the end of May, we are at 57 items, which means I am 57% to my goal. And that is just fabulous. So half point of the year, and we're not even to the half part of the year as of these empty videos, and I'm already over 50% there. Now, as I've said in all my videos, the closer I get to the end, the harder it's going to be, because by that point, I will be through all my backups. And a lot of things that I finish, I'm going to have to immediately turn around and repurchase. So it's going to mean finishing off the harder items, the eyeshadows, blushes, nail polishes, lipsticks, fragrances, the hard stuff. But I still think I can do it by the end of the year. I also thought I would take a moment, and of the 185 items I had left, I thought I'd give you a breakdown. So for 2019, I only have 7 items left. And I'm going to tell you they're all eyeshadows, and they are the eyeshadows that are in my Rolling Project 10 pan with my Pan That palette at the end. For 2020, also all eyeshadows, and there are 6 left. For 2021, I have 27 items left, 20 of which are eyeshadows. For 2022, I actually used up 2 items in this Empties, and they were my peel pads from Dr. Dennis Gross and my Lancome Advanced Genifique. These were both purchased in 2022. And so I'm down to just 13 items, of which none are eyeshadows. And then for 2023, I finished off 19 items. And I still have 116 items left. So that's where the bulk of my inventory is at. For 2024, I did purchase 2 items, but I used one up, and that was my moisturizer that came in January. So I have 16 items left at this point, and all of that equals 185. So I still have still have a way to go. I have 43 more net empties before I reach my, my goal, but I'm pretty confident that I'm going to reach it this year. So that's it. That's my empties video. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I ask that you please hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Say hello. The next video that I'm going to film is going to be an update to my Rolling Project tin pan and my pan that palette. So I can go ahead and tell you it's going to be a good one. I've already got some empties. And I think that's it. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.